is Kyle O'Reilly. Make sure you watch and listen to WrestleTalk.
Support WrestleTalk!
Donate on Patreon.
It's NXT TakeOver 25 predictions time. I am Luco, and this is Chopper Pete Quinnell, and over there is El Fakador Laurie Blake, and this. These are our predictions. I'm very bad. This is why Ollie does the intros. Anyway,
we're predicting things.
We're predicting
predictions.
It is NXT TakeOver 25 this coming Saturday, and as a few people have asked, and not everyone is going to watch the NXT Ramble, we are not live streaming the show this time, I'm afraid to say. Unfortunately, diaries were already booked because WWE announced this late in the day. Really, it was only announced like 4 weeks ago. And by that point, we'd already decided we were going to Birmingham for UK Games Expo, and Ollie was on a stag do. So we're not actually going to be live streaming the show. We will try and do a Ramble review of it, though. So do stick around for that. But we will, on the other hand, give our predictions. But really, this is all for Wrestle League. This is all for this trophy that is in front of Chopper Pete right now that currently belongs to El Fakador Laurie Blake, the winner of Wrestle League Season 1. And if you want to get involved with Wrestle League, head on over to patreon.com/WrestleTalk and become one of our pledge hammers on Patreon. Try not to knock the microphone with it. And you can challenge Laurie for his championship crown.
Some sort of disease off that now. You just kissed it.
Well, I mean, it's probably littered with things.
Yeah.
Would you like to know where we currently stand in the league at the moment?
No. Yes, please.
Well, Ollie Davis is top of the league with 27 points.
Boo hiss. I'm so glad he's not here to gloat.
Yeah, he had an absolute stormer at Double or Nothing and at WrestleMania and at Money in the Bank. He's done very well. So if you're wondering what Wrestle League is, it's running until SummerSlam at the moment, and there are a boatload of shows.
So many.
So many shows. We've got Fighter Fest and we've got Fight for the Fallen from AEW. We've got Dominion. We've got Slammiversary. There's probably Backlash from WWE.
Stomping Grounds?
Maybe a bragging rights in there or something along those
Fatal
lines.
Four-Way.
Could be that one as
Greatest balls of fire.
All of them, yeah. And I get Super Showdown, which is happening next week. So there's a lot of shows to be getting involved. So now's the time to jump in. But Ollie Davis is currently in the lead with 27 points. In second place is Pete Quinnell with 22.
Hell yeah.
1 point behind him is Laurie Blake with 21. And I'm on 18 points. Looking to make my big comeback.
Stay ahead of Luke.
Only 9 points away from Laurie.
Well, no, I'm only 3 points behind Laurie.
Sorry, behind Ollie.
And really, that's all I need to do. I just need to leapfrog Laurie.
No!
Yeah, true.
I don't want to do the video.
And if anyone cares, Randy's on 27 points as well.
No one cares.
And Housemate
Randy's
Housemate Simon has still not done all of his
he did.
predictions?
I think he's done them.
No,
but
Housemate Simon didn't do predictions for the first 2 shows of this season of Wrestle League.
Yeah.
Submitted them late, going, these are my honest predictions. Lo and behold, he's 1 point ahead of me, apparently.
He's also on 22 tied with me.
Okay,
Absolute
so
lie.
Housemate Simon is on
It
22
turns out
as well.
there are no rules in this company either.
But we have got a stacked card for NXT TakeOver 25, which I'm very much looking forward to, even if we can't live stream it or even watch it live.
Yeah, probably not watch it.
Or we're in a travel lodge, and I don't know how good their Wi-Fi is going to be.
Yeah.
But we are kicking off the night with Matt Riddle versus Roderick Strong. It's a big night for the Undisputed Era. Laurie Blake, what say you?
Oh, no, because it all comes down to this. This is like... I
you
think
say it all comes down to this. We've got so many shows before
I know
SummerSlam.
we do, but this is... I think the decision on this match...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Dictates a lot of the other... I
else.
think 3 of the decisions for this show are entirely based around the Undisputed Era.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I know. But I think choosing what happens here dictates what happens for the rest of them. And I don't know whether I'm going to go for the clean sweep.
Or the not clean
Or
sweep.
the not clean sweep.
The wooden spoon.
Yeah. But then maybe
they don't win anything.
Maybe they don't win anything at all. Maybe this is how they implode.
Well, I was going to say...
Because there was talk that Riddle was going to be the next challenger for the title.
That's what I was going to say,
You feel like he would go over to become the next challenger, but then potentially he could get screwed over in the match, and then this is his second TakeOver loss in a row after the roll-up to Dream. So it can still kind of be like, well, one was a fluke, one was a beatdown, and then he comes back cross against the entire era.
Yeah. Well, what say
Several ways this could go.
Still need an answer.
I'm going to go for the clean sweep. Roderick Strong.
You're going Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong, it says Laurie Blake. Pete Quinnell?
I'm going for Matt Riddle.
Going for
Because
Mr. Riddle.
I think they're super high on him right now. They have huge plans for him, and I don't think they want him losing at 2 takeovers in a row.
Do you know what? I was so on board with my Roderick Strong pick until you pointed out that he did lose at the last takeover, and I actually forgot about that.
Yep.
Dang it.
And it was completely clean as well. He just lost to Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
and if Matt Riddle, because that's the report. I can't remember who the report's from, but said that Matt Riddle is looking to be the contender for the Toronto show over SummerSlam weekend. So you'd think they want to put Riddle over Strong, but I don't know. Do you know what? I'm sticking to my guns. I said this on the NXT Ramble. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going with my Undisputed Era storyline. I'm picking Roderick Strong.
Nice.
I'm
going with the story.
I'm going with the story here. Up next for the NXT North American Championship, it is not Undisputed related. It is Velveteen Dream versus Tyler Breeze. So the NXT conference call is currently happening while we're recording this. Triple H gets on the phone with the press and has a chat with people. And one of the things he said on that is that Tyler Breeze is full-time with NXT.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is back full-time with NXT.
Oh,
He's
that's
no
awesome.
longer a part of
Bonus.
Raw. He's not part of SmackDown.
That's
He is
fantastic.
100% fully part of NXT.
Oh,
And he
no.
said
That changes my prediction.
He said it could happen to a few other people as well that could come back to NXT if they're not being used on TV on the main roster.
Thank goodness.
That's amazing.
So I think
That's
it's a great shout.
Yeah.
He also said that, quote, no one's really bothered about AEW. Balderdash, mate. Absolute balderdash.
You have to say it, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Beard is what I'm saying. Beard. Anyway, Tyler Breeze, Velveteen Dream, Pete Quinnell. What say you?
Okay, so I was fully set on Velveteen Dream. I've even submitted my predictions and said Velveteen Dream. Now that's come up. I know I can't change now because I've submitted my form, so I'm going to have to say Velveteen Dream.
Going VD.
But now I've got
VD.
I've gone serious amounts of doubt about that now if Breeze is staying full time. But I'm sticking with it. I still think Velveteen Dream's going to win.
If it makes you feel
I'm
any
not
better,
confident with that, though.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm also saying the Dream.
Okay, I'm still not confident with it though.
I'm Dream.
You're going Dream as well?
I don't think they're going to put Breeze over Dream.
Yeah.
Even if, the whole story they're telling is that Dream is the kind of, he thinks he's better than Breeze, and Breeze has gone up. So I feel like Breeze is going to come back down and be rusty.
Yeah.
Because he's been on the main roster, then he'll get his groove back by being in NXT again.
And I think you
full-time.
could always set up a rematch for Toronto because you've got such a good dynamic between these two.
Yes,
characters
yeah. I don't
to set
think
up
this
a
is the last
rematch.
we'll see of them.
And not only that, but Dream winning here means that Breeze is still yet to win a singles title in WWE. He didn't win anything while he was in NXT. He hasn't
That's
won
true.
anything up on the main roster either.
No.
So, I mean, I'm going to say that. I don't think he's won anything on the main roster. I'm pretty sure he hasn't.
Definitely not singles.
No. So you can almost tell the story now of, I need to win a belt.
Yeah.
Because I haven't won anything since I joined this company.
And I think a loss here subtly positions him as the babyface.
Yeah.
Without having to do too much work. This makes him the babyface in a feud against the Dream, who can become nastier the more he goes on. Because the Dream is sort of just an aloof babyface at the moment. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Up next, it is a ladder match for the NXT Tag Team Championships vacant NXT Tag Team Champions that he currently holds. It is Oney, Lorcan, and Danny Burch, the Yard Bastards, versus Street Profits, versus the Forgotten Sons, versus the Undisputed Era, and this is a ladder match.
Ladderized.
And I am going Era. I'm going for 3-time NXT Tag Team Champions, the Undisputed Era. This time of Roderick Strong. No, I've done it again. Bobby
Kyle
Fish
O'Reilly,
and Kyle O'Reilly. Every
Red Dragon.
time. There's just 4 white lads. I'm just getting so confused. I'm going with Fish and O'Reilly for the win here. And I think they can then feud with the Street Profits coming out of this once they've kind of had their infighting sort of done with. Because I think the infighting is going to be a big storyline for Toronto. I think my vision for Toronto is it's Undisputed Era versus Undisputed Era. That's the big implosion.
Yes,
and then you come out stronger the other side and you can have them feuding with the Street Profits. Or maybe even feuding with the Street Profits in between that. Because if you've got a Fish and if you've got Fish and O'Reilly on opposite sides, but they still have to work together as a tag team, then there's some really interesting dynamics you can do there.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's where I'm going. I'm sticking with the Era. Laurie Blake?
Era.
Going the Era.
I said I'm
as
going
well.
for clean sweep, mate.
Going for the clean sweep. Pete Quinnell.
I'm going for Street Profits.
Going for the Profs.
Yeah,
It's a good shout.
That's a very good shout.
Because I think I'm going. Well, this is going to spoil my prediction for later, but I'm going the Undisputed Era don't win anything at all, and I think that will lead to. It's kind of the same of you in that it's going to lead to an Undisputed Era implosion, and they'll all kind of be none of you are good for me or whatever. There might be an implosion storyline for Toronto, but then afterwards, I'm hoping they get back together again. And then that's when they'll go against the Street Profits. So the Street Profits can hold it through Toronto and beyond. And then the next takeover after that for Survivor Series, which is War Games, I think, they can try and get the tag titles back against Street Profits there.
I think it's a really good shout. And this is going to be one of those shows that, depending on what the first result is, because this show will likely start with Strong and Riddle.
Yeah.
If Riddle wins that, I'm balked.
Me too. Yeah.
I think it's either going to be Strong and Riddle to open or the ladder match to open up.
Oh, that's a really good idea, actually. Yeah, opening with the ladder match is a great shout. Yeah, either way, I'm balked if Undisputed Era don't win. My whole story,
my whole thing
falls
crumbles.
apart. My whole house of cards completely falls apart. For the NXT Women's Championship, no kendo sticks involved here. It's Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai.
Shirai.
Laurie Blake, what say you?
Give me Shirai,
Go for an
please.
Io win. I'm also going Io on this one. Pete Quinnell.
Also Io.
Going Io as well.
Yeah, it's her time.
Yeah.
It's her time.
I don't think Baszler's going up. I can almost see her hanging around until SummerSlam.
I think we've just had enough Baszler now.
Yeah, but I think we could probably. I think Io can win here, and maybe you'll do maybe a triple threat with Candice LeRae at Toronto, and that is Baszler's swan song from NXT.
Yeah.
And then goes up to the main roster after that.
Yeah.
Granted, the main
I want
roster.
Candice LeRae heel turn is what I want. But same, like just a black version of the gear, so it's still got sweets on it. It's just licorice all
It's just
sorts.
licorice now.
But I love licorice all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
not sure,
evil. What do
Like
you
an
mean?
evil Bertie Bassett, she comes out.
I'm not sure I could boo anyone when it's got licorice all sorts. And in our main event, it is Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole Bebe for the NXT Championship. We already know what Laurie Blake is saying, because he is saying that it is Adam Cole.
Bebe.
And Pete Quinnell is going with Johnny Gargano.
That is correct, Johnny Gargano.
And I am going to split the difference, and I'm also going to say Johnny Gargano.
Oh!
I think this is where the era slip up. I think it's going to be the whole night. It's going to be built around the Undisputed Era winning everything, and it's Cole is the one that slips up at the end. And then, as you
It's
were
a very good story, yeah.
And then, as we were saying on the show on the NXT Ramble, it's the guys. They go like, "Hey, you kept blaming us for those. Roderick Strong in particular. You kept blaming me for losing, but I won my match."
Yeah. I think there's a lot of plausible storylines you could bring out of this.
That's great about this show.
There's so many.
But it all hinges on just this one faction. It's so annoying.
And then you could even have it where Red Dragon and Strong lose, and then Cole says, "You guys suck. I'm going out for this match by myself. Don't come and help me." And then Cole wins. And then he proves everyone wrong, and he comes out there even stronger. Like that could be a story out of that too. There's just so many possibilities.
Yeah,
where
it's
this can go,
annoying.
and I don't know.
This is annoying. We were like, oh great, the first ever pay-per-view with all of the Undisputed Era vying for different things in separate matches, all like 4-man strong team doing stuff together, and then it's like, damn, it makes it hard to predict. Because normally, because you just one thing and you're effed, aren't you?
Pretty much. That's what I'm looking at with this lineup. I have one wrong move, and I am knackered.
Yeah.
And I'm bottom of the league.
Yeah, I'm fine though, because you can only
points.
gain 1 point on me in this, so that's fine.
That's true.
All I'm doing is staying ahead of Luke.
But that is all we have got time for on this edition of the WrestleRamble, where we have been predicting NXT TakeOver 25. Let us know what you think your predictions are. I mean, you probably know what your predictions are, but let us know what your predictions are in the comment down below. That's not my usual job. Anyway, click the videos that have just appeared on this desk to catch up with the latest WrestleTalk awesome things, and this button down here, which will let you, or at least it will help you become a pledge hammer on Patreon, and you can join in Wrestle League, and you can even get your own trophy if you become... What? Come first. I've been Luke Owen. It's been a long day. This has been Pete Quinnell. That's been Elfega Laurie Blake. And that was a terrible video.